Hey, what's up guys, Nick here, and today I'll be discussing whether I think Halo 5 was a success or a failure. It has been 2.5 years, give or take a few weeks or so, that Halo 5 has been out. So I wanted to discuss whether I think it did a good job of being out this long, or if it's kind of fallen off a lot quicker than what I would have liked. In today's video, we're playing some Super Fiesta. You can't go wrong with some Super Fiesta. I will be first to admit though, the last couple of times that I've played this playlist on my stream, I have got very frustrated. So who knows, we might just play this the entire video, where I might have to switch it up after this game if I go too insane, but we'll have to see. I know a lot of you would like to see some more Uber Rage, but I can't force Uber Rage. I can't just, click my fingers and become angry. And to be honest with you, I've actually been very chill. The last couple of months, I've not really felt myself getting super angry at this game, so if Uber Rage happens again, I'll let you all know about it, but until then, I can't just force it, because if it was fake, it wouldn't be as funny. But today's video is whether I think Halo 5 was a failure, or if it did a good job of lasting a long time as an FPS title. These days, FPS games and games in general kind of die out pretty quick. It can be fun for a few months, and then it can just become very obsolete very soon after. Like Titanfall is a great example. Everyone seems to love Titanfall, but for some reason, it dies out pretty damn quick. I don't know why that is, because Titanfall is an amazing game series. But Halo 5 came out in October 2015, so quite a long time ago now, about 2.5 years, which for me personally is crazy to think about, as I've basically played this game every single day, bar maybe a couple of days or weeks here and there where I go on a holiday or something. I played this game an absolute ton in that time. And as a Halo 5 YouTuber, someone who's been playing this game pretty much non-stop and just knows everything about the game and the community and everything like that, I have been through all the rough times, the good times, the times there's been no updates, no news about the game. I've seen it all. I can very happily say I think this game has done a very good job lasting as long as it has. I do see comments from people all the time saying Halo is dead, Halo has been dead for years, or nobody cares about Halo and they haven't done since Halo 3, and I 100% disagree with that statement. I think it's very incorrect for people to think that way. I think a lot of people get confused because they see Halo 3 back in the day. It got hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of players, maybe even millions of players playing every single day, and that's crazy. Obviously that's like Fortnite. Fortnite is basically the new Halo 3. I've not seen a game like Fortnite or like Halo 3 in a very long time, so it is crazy to see Fortnite has kind of taken over the gaming world. Basically everyone and their grandmothers is playing it. Literally grandmothers are probably playing Fortnite. That's the crazy thing. So when people see that Halo 5 only had, 100,000 people, or not even that playing, or maybe not as many people as Halo 3 anyway, it wasn't as big as Halo 3, so it was automatically a failure in some people's opinion. That is not true whatsoever. I think Halo 5 did a great job of nurturing a whole new Halo community when it comes to YouTube and stuff. As with Halo 4, the MCC especially, there was no form of Halo community, there was no form of YouTube Halo community, should I say, sorry. Back in Halo 4, back when I started making videos, Halo was completely dead. I can easily say, back in Halo 4, it was dead. If you had a big YouTube channel in Halo 4, you had maybe like 2,000 subscribers. Nowadays, you see people like Luke the Notable or Hidden Xperia, they have over 100,000 subscribers each. They both hit that in the last week, which is actually pretty funny coincidence, so shout out to those guys, both hitting 100k subs very recently, which is cool to see that Halo channels are still growing like that. So there's definitely still a lot of room for growth as a Halo YouTube channel. My channel, I'm coming up on 40,000 subscribers. I focus on gameplay stuff, so my channel is very dependent on how successful or how popular the game is, so that's why I'm going to be switching up my content pretty damn soon. I'm still going to be doing Halo content, but it'll be different kinds of Halo videos from what I've really been doing from before. It'll be kind of different, hopefully very cool, so hopefully something all of you will find interesting, something that will hopefully entertain you as much as my normal videos. But all in all, I think I've done pretty well as a Halo 5 channel. Hitting 40,000 subscribers in any game, not even just Halo, is very good. So the fact I did that on Halo 5, which some people consider to be a very dead or not popular game, I think is a very incorrect statement to have, because back in Halo 4 I played that game just as much as I played Halo 5. I played that every day, I was doing YouTube on it. Obviously it wasn't my job or anything, so I didn't take it as seriously, but played that game every single day, and I would watch the community, I would watch myself play against the same people each and every day. I would go into BTB, play against the same players, as the population was completely dead, so the only people I could play against was the same people, as there was a very limited handful of thousand people playing the game. But I think a big reason why Halo 5 was kind of as popular as it has been over the last couple of years is because of the updates that 343 brought to the game. There was new stuff coming out every so often, there was new content, new recs, new maps, all that stuff every couple of months, which I think really helped the game kind of stay alive and relevant for a while. I know some of the stuff they added was cut content, or content that should have came out at release, like Forge and stuff like that. That I completely don't agree with having to come in a DLC or an update or something. That should have just been there, but that's beside the point. But I think all the updates, like all the new wrecks, all the new maps, all that kind of stuff that came out really helped keep the game alive, simply because I would do like a wreck showcase, or I would show myself getting all the wrecks, kind of showing them off to people. If you blaze a glory me in the back and then teabag me after, you're an awful player, and I have no respect for you. I just want to say that right now. But all these updates, all this content that came to the game after release kept people very, very interested, as people seem to be very, very into the whole wreck idea. They seem to be really interested in these new weapons, new armors and stuff, and it kept the player base, kept the, you know, the fan base very interested in Halo 5 for a long time, even after release. For example, my Noble Team series, I did that after the Noble Team armor set came out into Halo 5, and people were so into that series. They were so into the idea of using this armor, and that was after a year after the game came out. It was a long time after Halo 5's release, and people were still into it. I don't even want to know what's going on. What the this game is so annoying, dude. I'm talking about how it's, you know, been good and how it stayed relevant, and I'm getting kicked out of games, and I can guarantee everyone I was just playing with who's teabagging me is like, oh, UberNick just quit the game because we were beating him so hard. Come on, man. That's annoying. That's actually frustrating. Okay, ignoring the occasional lag outs like that, I still think Halo 5 is a good game, but lagging out of a game like that is the most frustrating thing in the entire world. I literally don't know what could be more annoying than that in a game of Halo. Skirt! Okay, that was really close. Oh my god, that was terrifying. But going back to what I was saying about 343, keeping the game relevant with their updates, they did a very, very good job. So I know a lot of people have a lot of stuff to say about 343 and how they disagree with how, you know, the reaction of Halo. I completely choked that overkill. I literally windmilled around that guy with my last binary shot. I'm upset. But I know a lot of people have a lot of opinions about 343 and the direction that Halo has gone in, and that's completely fine. People have their opinions, which is completely cool. You know, everyone's allowed to think their own way. But they did a good job of giving the player base, the fan base, something to play after release, and instead of just, you know, being like, hey, here's the game, hopefully you enjoy. Now we're gonna go work on something else, and you guys can just play Halo 5 base game for 2.5 years. So that's one thing I really hope they do with Halo 6. Instead of, you know, forgetting about the game after they release it, they actually make content and continue to update it as much, if not as more, than what they did with Halo 5, because it is definitely the best way of keeping a game very relevant and very alive over, you know, a couple of years. In this day and age, as I said, it's very hard for a game to stay relevant unless there's something really unique about it, or, you know, you have some really big personalities around the game, and that is something else I kind of feel like Halo 5 was missing at the beginning of its life cycle. I feel like there wasn't enough personality-based Halo YouTubers whenever the game first came out. A lot of people were just kind of focused on gameplay and stuff like that, which is 100% okay. But the way I see it is, with Call of Duty, you had people like Nadeshot or Scumpy, people like that the players could really kind of relate to and really kind of start supporting. They don't really care about the game, but they care about the player, and if they care about the player, they'll start caring about the game. If that makes any sense whatsoever, hopefully I explained that correctly. Basically, you don't necessarily have to care about the game a ton, but if there's someone you really enjoy, like a content creator playing that game, then inadvertently you will get interested in that game. I still get so many comments from people saying, hey Nick, I don't even enjoy Halo anymore, I don't play the game anymore, but I still really enjoy your content. So that is awesome. I think that's really, really cool that people still enjoy me and my content so much that they still watch my videos, even if they don't necessarily care about playing the game that much anymore themselves. So I really hope with Halo 6 a lot more kind of personality based Halo YouTubers come out of the woodworks and start making videos. That would be very, very cool. Not saying there's no room for gameplay people, not saying that whatsoever. You know, people like Spiteful, all those people did a great job of showcasing wrecks and showcasing all those really sick weapons when the game first came out, which is very, very important for new players. I would just like to see more people doing like commentary type videos and stuff like that. So, you know, that's just my opinion anyway. I think that'll be very, very good to see at the beginning of the next Halo game. But let me know in the comments down below if you think I'm wrong or if you think I'm correct at all with my opinion on that, whether you think personality based YouTubers keep people interested in games even if they aren't really into the game themselves that much. Maybe it'll help them understand more or actually get into the game themselves at all. But I am beyond excited for the next Halo game. I think it will be absolutely fantastic. I think 343 has learned a lot going from Halo 4 to 5, and from 5 to 6 I think it'll be an even better game. I'm in the boat where if it's a classic gameplay, that'll be cool. If it's kind of like the newer style, that's cool as well. I really don't have that much of a preference. I'm just wanting a good feeling game, and I think Halo 5 is one of the best feeling FPS games out here at the moment on console. So if Halo 6 can be anywhere near as good feeling as Halo 5, I'll be a very, very happy boy. Of course, it still has a lot of bugs and stuff. I still lag out of games. I still have all these annoying little issues, so hopefully all those will be gone, because if I get lagged out of games as much as I do in this game, I will be very, very, very pissed off. But of course, as always, I want to hear all of your opinions on this. Do you think Halo 5 was a success, or do you think it was a failure? And you can't compare it to Halo 3, as that was a very, very long time ago. Of course, you can be like, well, Halo 3 was more popular, but Halo 3 was a completely different age of gaming. It was a completely different time and space for, you know, gaming in general. But I think as a whole, Halo 5 did a very, very good job. So I think Halo 5 is a very, very, very successful game whenever you actually think about it. But of course, it could have been more successful. Of course, the player base could have stuck around longer. But I think if MLG had started doing the events a lot sooner than what they had, maybe it would have been a bit more successful. But, you know, there's no point in saying what if, or if this has happened, it would have been better as well. You can't change what the past is. But if MLG stick around for Halo 6 and we have a really, really solid competitive scene from the beginning of the game, that'll be very, very good for us as a whole, as a community. So who knows, the future is bright. I think the future for the Halo community is very, very bright. We just need to keep positive, keep making content if you're a YouTuber, and just stick around and hope that Halo 6 news at E3 is very, very good. I will say though, if I have to wait another year or whatever until the next Halo game, I really don't know what I'm gonna do, as making content in Halo 5 has been good the last couple of years, but doing it for another year, well, might prove to drive me insane. It might prove to be a little bit too much for you boy, so we'll have to see what news we get at E3 this year. Got the overkill. Damn it! Couldn't get the kill tack, but whatever. We got the over. I'm happy enough. Ooh, that guy got absolutely annihilated across the map there. Hey, we won! No way, dude! Wow, we won by 1 kill. Unbelievable. I don't want to say that that light rifle shot was super clutch and won us the game, but I don't know, man. It was pretty clutch. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this little talk about Halo 5 and whether I think it was a success or a failure. I think in the grand scheme of things, it was a pretty big success, but who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure you drop a like on the video. That game at the end there was super, super clutch. This Diamond Phil guy must be a little bit pissed off. He got 33 kills. He completely carried his team, but yeah, if you enjoyed, let me know in the comments. I'd love to read all your stuff down below. If you're brand new, make sure you subscribe as well. We're coming up on 40k subscribers. Very, very hype. Love you all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!